Greetings, Libra, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. Getting your rune for your energetic past, we have Naldis. Naldis is like, it sounds a lot like now this, where you're going down your energetic path and now this log is blocking your path. Naldis, Naldis, right? So this is meeting needs, constraints, limitations, balancing them. Some things that come up in our lives, like dotting the I's, crossing the T's, perceived wants versus actual needs, perceived fears and limitations versus actual limitations. Could be being blessed with having these met, or looking at aspects of challenges of having these met within our lives. Please take what resonates here and leave what doesn't, Libra, as we continue on here in your rune reading. Here in your energetic now is Othala. Othala is a very stable energy. Whenever the lines go like this at the bottom of the runes, it's kind of spread out there. That's very stable energy, that foundation you get to build your structure on top of. So this is balancing out needs, constraints, limitations, I believe, in healthy ways. More noting on what is transitory versus what's perpetual, what is going to last 1 or 2 years and maybe not so healthy ways versus what's going to be long lasting and in healthier dynamics. Right, so legacy work, good foundations, patching up that work. Maybe family comes to mind. Intuitively, family comes to mind. Maybe repairing foundations as far as that goes. So in your energetic near future here is Redho. Redho is the indicative of a change of house, spouse, or career, because you're not standing along with those stagnant or discordant energies anymore. So energies that are not in divine flow. Redho is very grounded, but also has one foot moving forward at all times. It's in surrendering that lockstep with divine flow, always in the now energy. So this is maybe enhanced aspects of being in the now, surrendering to divine flow. Why is this a change of house, spouse, or career in the future? Because when we're in the surrender to divine flow of what serves our divinely guided source self blueprint, we're not going to hang around that unhealthy dynamic anymore. We're going to build our foundations and our legacies in divinely guided ways. Right, so being present. I think this is a whole lesson so far, Libra, in being present with yourself and with others. In the influence of the now energy, Libra, this is Dagas. Dagas is that transmutation energy from night to day or day into night. Take what resonates here, leave what doesn't. This is you in the center. The balance of the extreme energies. You are kind of Libra energy, balancing out that wants versus needs, that light versus dark, those aspects within yourself, really in your head a bit here is what I'm seeing, and balancing out what is healthy for your legacy, for yourself and for others. Don't overthink it. This is the rune of transmutation, divine alchemy, like the temperance card in tarot. This is the influence of like that clarity, the hourglass tipped on its side, where you have the infinite clarity, where it seems like somebody hit the pause button on life and you get to like have that aha moment. And that's where you get the more stable energy here as well, to be able to move forward in. If this reading resonates, I invite you to explore a private session where we can go deeper into your path, your energy, and the guidance the runes are offering. When the runes speak, they open a doorway to your own inner wisdom, and these sessions can help you step fully into that clarity. Subscribing, sharing, or leaving a comment even supports this channel and helps more seekers like you gain the insight, the guidance, and the spiritual growth that they need. Thank you for showing up and for engaging and honoring your own journey. Together, we strengthen this circle of awakening and understanding. So what's your advice for the now, Libra? You got a lot of Libra energy here in with this energy rune reading. This is very much Libra energy. This is like your innate sense self of justice, the like your scales of knowing what is built in to be right, just, true, dedicated. So in your advice for the now, this is the God Tears rune of Tiwaz. This is that vector of victory, sticking up for yourself, sticking up for what is right and for others, remaining vigilant in your daily practice, in your dedication work, okay? Sticking up for that and showing up for yourselves daily and knowing what is true, sticking up for what you know to be addressing your foundation in healthy ways. You're transmuting in healthy ways. You're meeting those needs, constraints, and limitations so you can surrender to divine flow in healthier ways. You're sticking up for what is right. This is beautiful. Just make sure that the warning here for the God Tears rune here is not to be a martyr in this. You can be so dedicated that you can have like the blinders on. Now mouth words. Remember that the God Tyr, he sacrificed his whole arm to stave off Ragnarok. Okay, so if you're signing up to be a martyr, make sure you're understanding what you're doing it for, right? In your energetic outcome for this, you have a lot more of inbound communication. This is like the antenna of the runes. This is Anzus about the inbound communication, divine downloads, prophetic dream work, a lot of enhanced claircognizance, clairsentience. There are 6 clairs. You could have one of those or all of them popping off. Prophetic dream work, deja vu, blessed with spiritual gifts, blessed with spiritual downloads, and able to move forward. You're going to have your eyes open to a lot more of the spiritual guidance from others, from seemingly outside sources here, on how to maintain your legacy, on how to move forward and be present and be more now with everything here. Now, this is beautiful. This is the God Odin's favorite rune. So you got the God Tears rune, the God Odin's favorite rune here, back to back. So when you're sticking up for what is right, what is healthy, what is good, what is just, what is true, you kind of open yourself up for that divine communication, that divine guidance, and those blessed gifts, so you can be in more of that flow state, enhanced sense of awareness, and now be present fully. Yeah, this is beautiful stuff here for you, Libra. Lots of processing, lots of processing here for you. We're going to get a card of clarity here now from the Soul's Journey Oracle deck. These are messages straight from Source, straight from Divine, directly to your spirit, directly to your soul. Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity do you have for Libra's divinely guided rune reading here for this week. Divine, please show us clearly. Oh, I'm seeing you want this card very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Indecision. Okay. Libra, there's a reason why this card was drawn. Okay, I use my intuition for all aspects of life. Trust your intuition some more and showing up for yourself and building your legacy. Don't overthink this. This clarity is built in. You kind of have a lot of your innate sense of balance, this the scales of justice energy kind of built into your rune reading here this week. So don't be indecisive with it. Weigh things with justice. Okay, I use my intuition in all aspects of life, again, is what this card says. Your soul is spirit manifest in the physical dimension. Even though you may feel limited by constraints of your body, your connection to the infinite wisdom of the universe is always available to you in the form of intuition. Libra, you are never alone when making any decision. Spirit only wants what's best for you, and by listening to your inner voice, you will always be guided to the proper outcome. All you have to do is ask. The expectation of others is only an illusion. You were never born to listen to fear. You were taught to listen to it. Libra, Visualize any decision in your life as a fork in the road. How does your body react when you imagine your travels down each path? At first glance, one may look easier to traverse, but the destination will cause anxiety and a heavy heart. Another path may be more difficult to walk, but the destination will feel light and calm. When you silence your mind, Libra, and listen to your intuition, the signposts will be obvious. Namaste. Have a blessed and abundant week.